Hi there, I'm Roland Hennegroot from New Perspectives Business Coaching, and this is the final video in the 7-part video series of my special report, The 7 Habits of Highly Chilled Small Business Owners. It's a story of one of my most fun clients actually, Amanda, and habit number 7, be systematic. Highly chilled small business owners are always looking for opportunities to systemize their processes. And the summary and moral of the story is this. In order to build a highly chilled small business, you must always be on the prowl for bits of your business processes that can be turned into repeatable systems. So here goes. Amanda sells bunches of flowers, but she does it in a way that no one else thought of doing before she came along. Amanda wants her business to be to floristry what McDonald's is to restaurants. Repeatability, dependability, expandability, along with speed, convenience, and price. But Amanda has had to invent her whole business model and production process from scratch. It had never been done before because, as is the case with restaurants and chefs, the success of a floristry business relies on the creative vision and genius of the florist. Besides, flowers are natural products, and one night's unexpected frost can leave the florist's creative vision in tatters the next day. In Amanda's business, every day a limited number of different bunches are created and produced in large quantities. The composition of each bunch is determined by the market purchaser on the day. The purchaser makes decisions dependent on that early morning's availability and prices in the flower markets. Getting the day's bunches right was often a hit and miss affair and something that gave Amanda sleepless nights. So Amanda set about creating a database of every bunch produced in a year. And by the end of the year, there were hundreds and hundreds of bunches recorded. Each record held photos of the completed bunches, the components, the cost of the ingredients, the total cost of the bunch, and the time taken to create each bunch. The bunch records were further categorized by month by the person who created it and the bunch popularity with customers. So a year later, Amanda can send the purchaser to the day's markets with simple to follow purchase instructions relevant to the season and state of the markets. All the purchaser has to do when at the markets is to pull out a tablet with the records of the previous bunches from the same season, same month, and compare it to what's in stock in the right price that day in order to make the right flower purchases for that day's production. So what was previously a hit and miss affair has become one of the simplest aspects of Amanda's business. Even something as creative and dependent on external factors as flowers can benefit from systemization. Oftentimes, you might have to imagine your own systemized solution to a problem, but getting into the habit of looking for opportunities to systemize your business is what will turn an ordinary business into a highly chilled one. So Amanda's floristry business is a highly chilled small business, and Amanda is a highly chilled small business owner. And here's what I suggest you practice for highly chilled habit number 7. Your business consists of many, many processes, from answering the telephone, sending invoices, building the products, delivering the services you sell. All of that are processes. So start by creating a list with as many repeating processes that you can think of in your business, from the very simple to the very large. Now go and pick the low-hanging fruit first. The low-hanging fruit. What's the easiest process to create a simple system for? What's the next low-hanging fruit after that? Don't think you need to do it all at once. Just do one a week or even one a month, but do get started this week. In conclusion, this was the last of the 7 Habits videos. I hope you found it good use of your time, and congratulations for sticking with me right to the end. Habits are chill. They are. Let me remind you what we've talked about in the past 7 weeks and the highly chilled small business owners of the 7 videos. So first there was Colin from Swaddling's Timber and Hardware, and be dependable. Make great promises and keep them. Then there was my brother, Sebastian, in Holland. And be specific. Develop your niche and be super focused just on that niche. Then there was Narinder from QE Food Stores, and B on top of the numbers. Keep your finger on the pulse of the key indicators of the health of your business every day, every week, every month. Then we had Super Efficient Jacob and Be Thrifty with your time. Always ask yourself if this is the best use of your time. Joe from Redesign IT and Be Clear and how she learned to say no. Adrian with all his Gen Y staff and Be Careful. Ensure you get the right people on the bus in the right seats. And finally, Amanda and her flowers and Be Systematic. Always on the lookout for opportunities to systemize. Building a highly chilled business isn't rocket science. There's nothing particularly complicated about it. Most of us have the ability to do so. All it takes is time and consistency. As the Chinese say, apparently, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And it's true, undoubtedly. As long as you take the second and the third and the fourth steps as well. It's all about little steps, consistently taking little steps. Even if you take only one little step every month, you'll be surprised how different your business and life will look after only a year. As I've mentioned in the previous videos, thank you for your interest. The 7 Habits of Highly Chilled Small Business Owners. I hope you found them useful and that you do something with at least one of the habits. And as I've mentioned, if you'd like to explore how working on your habits with me will help you build your own highly chilled small business more quickly, I would love to offer you a full 1.5 hour trial coaching session along with a business health check and a survey and report. All you have to do, all I ask for is in exchange to make a $100 donation to the Wayside Chapel in Sydney. So go to www.newperspectives.com.au/trial to find out more, or just contact me with any other questions. And that's me. I'll say goodbye here. I look forward to speaking with you in the near future. So until then, cheers.